Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ade, and if you're brand new then of course you're most definitely welcome, and if you're returning back then thank you so much for coming back to watch another video here on my channel. So today is pretty much long awaited because I specifically traipsed down to Dira so that I could get some fragrances and sit and speak to you about them today, because I was thinking to myself, you know, I want to treat myself. I want to get a couple of new fragrances just to try, as well as to obviously review for you guys. But yeah, like I've been wearing kind of like the same ones for a little while now, and I thought, you know what, let's top up. So today it's going to be like a perfume haul. So majority of my fragrances are from Rasasi. If you saw like my shorts, then you probably would have seen some of the fragrances that I purchased. But yeah, so today I'm literally going to be going through all the different fragrances that I bought, and obviously like my thoughts and my feelings about them. There's quite a few, so I'm probably not going to break it down into notes, but each of them, or whichever one like I really do reach for, I'll probably go ahead and do a separate review for. But yeah, so like I said, mostly Rasasi, and I've got one from Elin Ood, which you've already seen, and another one from Typhal Emirat. So without further ado, let me get started. But before I do that, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do join the family. We are growing, we're growing, and I'm loving it. And thank you so much to all the new people. I see all of you. You are so welcome to the family. And obviously, if you've got any thoughts, any recommendations, please don't be shy. Put your recommendations in the comment box below. I love having conversations with you guys, although life does get a little busy and it probably takes me a little while to get back. But be assured that I probably will get back to you. So without further ado, like I said, let's get into it. So I'm going to just start off with all the non-Rasasi ones, because there's only like 2 of them, and then I can get on to like how Rasasi took all my money. Yeah. Okay, good. So the first one you guys have already seen, Elin Ood. Love this fragrance. It's pretty much like become my everyday fragrance, and I also love layering this up with, you know, like strong floral scents, woody scents, oriental scents, to add a little bit of sweetness, to add a bit of woodiness. Not necessarily depth, because it is quite a light fragrance, but it smells amazing. The great part about it is obviously it comes in quite a big bottle, although the lasting power on this is probably not as much as all the other ones. It just adds just a lovely, it's just a lovely layering scent. It's woody, it's juicy, it's fruity, it's a bit rosy and a little floral, like it's got a little bit of everything. But the only thing about it is, I want to say, it's quite a light-ish fragrance. After like wearing it, and I guess more comparing it to all the other ones that I do have in my collection, this is probably one of the lighter ones. But it's a real feminine fragrance. I say feminine, yeah, but if you are a guy and that you like a sweet fragrance, then of course, please feel free. All of my fragrances for the most part are all unisex, so pretty much anyone can wear these fragrances. So yeah, so that's Elin Ood. Yeah, Elin Ood, basically, that's it. So the next one, guys, I have, honestly, this fragrance, like, okay, so first of all, Typhal Emirat. So they are a fragrance house that I absolutely enjoy. Like my first stint here out in the UAE, I bought one of their fragrances. I think it was the RO5, and I kid you not, that thing just projects, and it's just a stunning fragrance. And my friend, when she came to come and visit me and I wore it the one time, she was like, what is that fragrance? So we ended up going down to the Mall of Emirates, and she picked up one herself, and she was literally just like, Ade, I'm on the underground and people are stopping me and asking me what I'm wearing. So I literally was just like, when that fragrance finished, I really wanted to get another one, but then I thought, to be fair, like I do have quite a collection and I want to try something new. So I decided to have a look at their slightly more premium collection. And this one is T15, and this is by Typhal Emirat, and this is like a typical Arabic rose and oud fragrance. However, this is more of like the old school Arabic scent. They do now have like, oops, sorry, got something in my eye. They do now have like Arabic with a French influence fragrance, and that was another one that was like a very close second. And I'm not saying that I will, and I'm not saying that I won't get it, but that one was also a really stunning choice. But I thought I really wanted to A, challenge my nose, and B, I really just loved the floral scent and how much it projected. I wore it on my skin before I came back to buy it, and I really enjoyed how it settled. So here it is. It's definitely like a very strong floral scent, and like rose and oud. Let's just put it that way. Rose and oud. It's got other bits in there, and I think this is definitely one of the fragrances that I will do a more detailed review on, only because there's not that many reviews on Typhal Emirat, and I really do believe it's a wonderful fragrance house. It's kind of like somewhere in the middle in regards to like pricing, so you can get something that's a bit more affordable, and they do have their medium premium, and they've got their premium, and you know that one's gonna cost you a little extra, but just know that the quality of the fragrance is amazing, and it's absolutely worth the coins. So yes, so it's giving Arabic, it's giving Oriental, it's giving oud and roses, and it just smells absolutely stunning. This is also a perfect layering fragrance to a lot of the fragrances that I wear. So I will layer it up with this, and it smells absolutely gorgeous together. So it gives a sweet and woody, floral and oud and rose, and it just smells absolutely amazing. So this is great on its own, but also great for layering as well as like a base layer. I think I've talked a bit too much about T15, but I'll probably tell you a little bit more at another time. So next I'm gonna go on to the Rasasi. So I went down to Dira for the day, and I do have a vlog that's gonna be coming out of basically what I did in the day. I visited a couple of fragrance shops, and then I also went on the Durham boat ride from one side of Dira to the other side of Dira. So that's probably me kind of coming out with a few more like vlogging style videos, just to, you know, show you a bit around Dubai and what Dubai has to offer. It's not all glitz and glam, but there is also the old school Dubai that a lot of people don't really know that much about, and I actually quite enjoy going there just purely because of like the culture and how like rich in Arabic culture like it feels like it is. There's a lot of like haggling. You definitely, as a consumer, you definitely have a lot of bargaining power when it comes to what you want to buy, so you don't necessarily have to take things on face value. And if you are a haggler like myself, I want to say the Nigerian in me always comes out, because I'm not carrying last. I'm also not going to pay the first price that you give me, because I know that you're trying to finesse the thing and it's not me. Okay, so let's get this party started. So Rasasi. They took my money, and I'm not mad. So here we go. So I'll start off with these two because they're both part of the same sort of collection. So one of them is called Doror. I mean, just look at the, like, you can already say I've had this like 2 weeks, and just look at it already. And then we have the second one called Al Ghalia, and again, another one that's been used really well. So Al Ghalia has more of like, I don't know how to explain this, like a true sort of oriental smell. I feel as though this one's definitely a crowd pleaser and pretty much a day-to-day kind of scent. It's a little bit floral, it's got a tiny bit of woody notes in there. I want to say if there is any oud in here, it's very like faint. I wouldn't say that it's very pungent at all. It is like sort of like medium projection, so it's not too loud, but it's not skin scent. And this applies to pretty much both of them in regards to sort of like the profile. And then this one is definitely a lot more citrus and a lot more fresh. So yeah, this one's the raw citrus and fresh, and this one's more like sweet and oriental. So yeah, and you can just see the slight difference between the juices. But yeah, absolutely loving these two fragrances. Yeah, again, they're perfect for layering. Sometimes I layer these two together and it smells great. I sometimes layer each of them with one of these. The slightly woodier one, Al Ghalia, I will mix with this one if I just want like a sweet and woody concoction. These two are perfect together. And then if I just want to like sharpen up the rose in here and I want a real fresh but like a depthy fresh, then I'll go for these two together. So yeah. Then the next one that I got from Rasasi was Nafis Al Shagaf, and I kid you not, guys, this fragrance is literally giving like that feminine vibe. Like when you don't want to be bothered, when you want to be basking in your feminine energy, this is the fragrance that you need to be wearing. Like it's sweet, it's floral, it's powdery, it's a bit creamy. I don't even know how to really describe this, but as soon as I smelled this, I was just like, this is for the day when I just want to feel like a woman. It's not loud at all, but you know, if someone's close enough to you, they'll definitely smell it. I want to say this is medium projection. Again, it's not like a skin scent, and it's not like super loud. It's just somewhere in between, and it's really, really nice. It's just a gorgeous feminine scent. I wouldn't say there's any oud in here, to be fair. I can't smell any particular oud, but it's like floral, creamy, and then some slightly woody notes. But again, it's very, very faint. I get a lot of floral and creaminess to this fragrance, and it just smells gorgeous. Like I will wear this. This is very much an everyday fragrance, to be honest. You can wear this pretty much every day. I wear this when I come out the bath. I just think it's just like really nice, and sometimes I'll wear it on its own or just layer other fragrances over the top of it. But if you're looking for like a signature fragrance, and everyday and easy to wear, a fragrance that is a bit of a crowd pleaser, then I would definitely go for Nafis Al Shagaf. Like you can't go wrong with it. You really just can't. Okay, so the next one that I want to say is it's giving, okay, I'll give you the name. So it's called Kasimat Barrique, and this is basically what it looks like. Love the bottle, as always. I want to say this is giving like a slightly woodier version of Baccarat Rouge. So if you like Baccarat Rouge, this one's a bit more woodier, a bit more caramelly, and a little bit sweeter than Baccarat Rouge, but it smells absolutely wonderful. Like I will mix this one with Algalia, which is a slightly woodier fragrance, and this two smell absolutely amazing together. I also mix it with this. Smells absolutely wonderful together as well, but also wear this on its own as well. This is also, I want to say, it's a crowd pleaser. You can wear this pretty much any occasion. Like, you know me, I don't really have a specific occasion that I wear my fragrances. I kind of wear them based on how I'm feeling that day and how I want to feel that day. So this is just on days where I just want to like smell sweet and confident, and yeah, and you know, as you can see, I've had this for like 2 weeks, and this has definitely been well loved. I wore this when I went for my friend's brunch last weekend, and I was just inundated with a whole load of compliments. So if you wear fragrances for the compliments, then this is definitely one of those ones that you need to get in your collection. So that's Kasimat Barrique. And last but not least, this one is a little controversial, and I want to say, I don't know whether any of you girls have tried this, especially like my fragrance girls. Like, let me know if this is a fragrance that you have tried. But this is called Shura Pour Homme, and this is definitely meant to be for a guy, but I absolutely love it, and I think this is definitely a unisex fragrance. I prefer this better than the female version of this, the ladies version of this fragrance. This is giving, it's like citrus but smoky, but woody but fresh, and it's just, it adds that extra layer of like depth. This is like a medium projection fragrance. Again, I will mix it with Doror, which is a slightly more citrusy. If I want to have like a woody, smoky, fresh, I know that sounds like a really weird kind of combination, but these two together smell absolutely amazing. This fragrance is actually perfect as a base fragrance for a lot of things. So if you want like a smoky smell, this is giving, yeah, slightly that smokiness, and I love it. And like the color of the juice is so like misleading. I don't even know what I was thinking. I was thinking I was gonna get like a watery aquatic smell, but this is a smoky with a slight bit of citrus, and it's just gorgeous. So basically, guys, those are all the fragrances that I've literally gotten in the last 2 weeks. And like I said, I'll definitely pick a couple of my favorites to have a bit more of an in-depth review. But because I haven't seen you guys in a while and I've missed you, I was like, do you know what, I need to bring my face out on here and say hi to my people. So hello, and thank you so much for watching this video up till now. Obviously, if you have any other recommendations, then please do pop it in the comment box below. I always want to hear from you. If you have tried any of these fragrances, again, let me know your thoughts. Why do you like it? Why don't you like it? I always want to know. And obviously, if you haven't done so already, then please make sure that you subscribe to the channel, join the family, because I really want you to be here. And of course, I will see you in my next video. Goodbye. Mwah.